and welcome back again. Today we are in Jamaica. Hey, today we are going to be looking into the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Mr. Holness. In fact, I'm not calling him Mr. Holness again. I'm calling him Mr. Holiness. I know a lot of people, where anytime I make video about Jamaica, people be like, some people say, maybe he's politician and all that. Please, guys, understand with me. I'm coming from a place where I know what our presidents can do. And me seeing Mr. Holiness or Mr. Holiness of Jamaica. Guys, do you know if you are a leader, you are put there to work for the people. And you are there. Without the people, you can't be there. And so anytime I see this Prime Minister of Jamaica, guys, please pardon me. I'm just saying it. Honestly, I always tell people it's not about content. It's not about making videos about Jamaica. No. But to see a president that gives himself. He did not just sit down in an office. He's not sitting down at home and just writing and say, oh, do this and do that. He goes there to the people, guys. Have you ever seen a prime minister? I've seen that, or I said I've seen that in Grenada, I think with the Maya told we guys. I don't know if that is how prime ministers in the Caribbean they are. Very, very selfless. Let's put it that way. The truth is bitter sometimes, but it's the reality compared to our own president. I see this Mr. Holness trying all his best. I know some people say that, oh, they are doing campaigning now. Okay, let's say, okay, they are doing campaigning. But even if they are doing campaign, I've never, since I started growing up, guys, I've never seen prime ministers, presidents that go like this, even to the offices, to the schools, to check the workers, check what the workers are doing, check how they are doing. He talked about reducing crime in Jamaica. He did not just sit down in his office and say, we want to reduce crime in Jamaica. No. He always go there, show himself, ask the police, how are you people doing? How is the job? Before you say that I am complaining too much, let me show you my own president from Nigeria. Let me put my own president before we watch Jamaican Prime Minister. Let me show you the people that is leading my country, Nigeria.
We are a poor nation. The bank coal will follow. They say firewood not fall. They say we need to plant more trees. And they are not giving us money. We need to open our eyes, try shining, and tell the West. If you don't guarantee our finances and work with us to stop this, we are not going to comply with your climate change. They'll do it.
God have mercy upon us.
So guys, our water gum, do you see? Our president sat down there talking nonsense. You see him like a drunkard. He will sit down there. If he's sick, they carry him to abroad to treat him. I've never seen any of our president that goes to the people to ask them how you are doing. So when you see me, I'm so, according to Germans, begeistert. Or let me say, okay, in English, when you see me flabbergasted with a Jamaican Prime Minister. Guys, I'm not just doing it because it baffles, in fact, it surprises me that I see a president, a Prime Minister that loves his country so much. He loves his people back to back. That is why he's working not for himself, but his people. He goes there to the people. Anywhere you see this guy, especially children, he loves these children like this. Sometimes I ask myself, I say, imagine he's a prime minister of the whole country. But just look at him, walking around and checking how they tingle in his country. Not just sitting down there like our president in Nigeria, sitting down in the office and talking about billions, stealing the country's money to their family. not doing anything. A lot of people homeless. Nobody cares. Well, in Jamaica, even though some people say that all these people that are homeless, that the Prime Minister is giving houses, whether they take their land or something like that. In Nigeria, they can take your land and they will not give you anything back. You know, sometimes if we have something we have good, we don't appreciate it till when that thing is out of our hands. A president that goes to you, that is free with his people, speaks among his people, go and check how his workers, how people that are kept under his care are doing. Let us check one of the video. I'm going to play 2 of his videos that he visited the stations. He visited the police, speaking with them normal. Imagine if it is in Africa, a president is standing like this. Everywhere will be run with bodyguards and guns and whatsoever. But this guy is just standing. And you hear them guys talking about how to make Jamaica great. That is his goal. How to reduce. It's not just how to do it, but already reducing the crime rate in Jamaica. You will hear it with yourself. I don't want to say anything, but let us watch them, guys.
Tell me, how are things in this area? Where is this area actually? What's the division?
This division is St. Andrew Central Division, sir. Yes, sir.
So this is Hagley Park.
This is Hagley Park, sir. And just to let you know that we are boasting that we are down with all major crimes in this particular division. In fact, last year, this time, we had 30 murders. And this time, in this division, we have 16 murders. So we are down by murder 47%. And we are keeping things, hoping that we can maintain that. And we will, sir.
But there are some kind of tough neighborhoods in this region.
It is, but we're resolute, and leadership is what is important. And we have the tenacity and the commitment and the drive to see it through, sir.
Most of the murders will be gang-related, I suspect.
Yes, sir, and we have our persons on the ground, and we are dealing with the intelligence arm. It's extremely strong, and we will be dealing with that, sir.
Yeah, gangs are the real problems in these areas. But I suspect as well that you are doing quite a bit in terms of engaging the youngsters, because, young people actually are recruited into gangs. So they have pathways in front of them. Some could go to Heart and get training. Some could continue in schooling. Some could get work. Some unfortunately stay at home and don't do anything. And then there are those who get involved in sports and community activities.
Yes, sir.
But there is this very small percentage who find the criminal underworld attractive or are attracted to it.
Yes,
People
sir.
give them gifts and the latest clothes and then inveigle them into doing, criminal activity. What are we doing from a police standpoint?
All right, it is really a challenge for us, but we have a strong community safety and security branch where we engage our young people. We also partnership with private sector and JSIF, where we have this social mentoring program, and we do that from the St. Andrew Central Division. We go into the schools and we target the youngsters in the varying community. We offer them a solution in terms of way out. We don't have the resources in terms of financial resources, but that's not our role. But we partner with the different agencies, and we are seeing some success there. It is not where we wanted to, but with continuing progress, we will be.
But what I'm happy for is that we're pursuing a multi-pronged strategy, and I'm happy that the police has embraced both the kind of kinetic operations, but they are also pursuing the kind of more human development and support
Customer
strategy.
focus.
Yes,
Customer focus.
because it's both a carrot and a stick,
Yes,
and you want to dangle more carrots than
Yes,
you're
sir.
using
Yes,
sticks.
sir. Yes,
So
sir.
look, keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir. Will
Blessings.
do. Thank you, sir.
Guys, our president don't know anything that is happening in the country. Our president don't give a damn what is happening in the country. Our president never go anywhere to see how things are functioning. Look at your Prime Minister. Jamaicans, this man is a good man. Look at your prime minister. He don't just sit down in the office and wait for people to bring report for him like some African presidents. He goes there himself to collect the report, to see how things are functioning with his own eyes in that area. What do you want more? Good leadership is what we want. They always say that where you are walking is where you eat, is the reality. There is no perfect human being in this world. But when you get a human being that at least is doing something for you, is doing something a little bit for your country, for your own benefits, you should be thanking God. Because if you see some president, if you see some president, you think that the country is functioning without any control or without president. I've never seen, in fact, right from the beginning, I've never seen a Nigerian president that will go to the house. We go to a place and see how things are going on. They will always send delegates. Delegate will come and lie to them after the corruption, they bribe them. They will come and tell him whatever I want to hear. He himself, he don't know what is happening. He only hear from what they come to tell him. But look at your prime minister. Even when I see that he's handing over homes to these homeless people in Jamaica, how he's helping a lot of families to get where to lay their heads. Even if they take the land and build house for you, it's better than somebody accumulate your property and did not give you anything out of it. I see how a lot of people are happy for benefiting this social housing. He never worked like that apart from Ibrahim Traore, that I see that he has built homes, a lot of homes for the people of Burkina Faso. I've never seen anybody. I don't know if in Rwanda or other places. I'm talking about my own country, that I see a lot of people suffered and no president give a damn. So be happy, be glad for you having somebody like this that is among you people. Let us watch one of his video again.
How are you?
I am great, sir. How are you? My name is Deputy Superintendent Marcia. I am the zone commander for the St. Catherine North Zone 2 area, which comprises
Pleasure to meet you.
of Yuatan, Bagwalk, Linstead, and Guysdale.
How are things in the area?
Things so far well for the division itself. We are to date experiencing a 40% reduction in murder, and all other major crimes are trending down. So we want this area, the division, to be a place where people can live, work, and do business and traverse in peace. So we are operationalizing all activities within the area to ensure that persons can do so.
DSP, thank you for your comprehensive report. Now, I know in areas such as these areas, parties and entertainment is a big thing. And I know that there have been some complaints coming out of some communities that the promoters of parties have to keep their parties and their entertainment events as they would like. Explain what are some of the factors that you take into consideration in the granting of permits and setting times?
Some of the factors are persons are not complying to the Noise Abatement Act by not applying for the permit. That is one. Another factor is where there are things happening in the space. We are to contain what is happening by minimizing persons that traverse through the area, because some patrons are not from the space. So we have to ensure that safety is rendered to all within the area. Another factor is the partnership that we have. Once it's in an event that is community development, we are always on board. So I don't think we're having an issue where we not approve those events, but it's more to talk to us and for us to understand what is happening, for us to move forward and be in compliance.
My constituency has an area which we call the hip strip.
Yes.
And a large part of my constituency actually depends on the holding of events and parties. I used to say there's a party for every night of the week. We call that area, as I said, the hip strip. And we actually invested in the hip strip. So I understand, and I'm very sympathetic and supportive
Right.
of entertainers. But I think for us to get to a point where entertainment is considered a safe space,
Yes.
some of the measures that we have had to take, states of public emergency, curfews, and managing, would be necessary to bring down the crime level so that you can have this safe space. And as you enter summer, where you're going to have a lot of
Closure
parties,
of schools and stuff.
the possibility of having events that are very successful,
Yes.
right, increases significantly when you're having the events in areas that are safe.
Right.
So as the murder rate goes down and the threat of gangs and reprisal killings that is removed from consideration, then you can see a greater opening up and approvals for parties. Because, truly, when you want to go out and feel safe, people want
That
to
is
come
it.
out
And that's
feel
what we're
safe.
here for.
So what we should be doing now is to engage the promoters, the entertainers, and those persons who are in that economy to say, how do we create safe venues, safe events? How can we partner with the police, with the local authorities to ensure that there is no murder taking place at my event, there is no reprisals taking place at my event? And I think that's probably going to be the next effort of the security forces, and indeed the Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sports, how we build a stronger relationship
Yes.
with the entertainment community to make sure that entertainment is a safe place for everyone. I'm expecting that we're going to have a big summer because, one, the travel advisory has been
True.
upgraded. So people who were reluctant in traveling to Jamaica, people who were concerned about the travel advisory, you're going to see more people coming, and they're going to end up coming to events in all kinds of areas because of the upgrade. But it is also the case that when there is peace in communities, people want to come out more and party more. Community life gets more exciting and people feel safe. But we have to manage it, right? Because we don't want entertainment to become a place where conflicts happen. So as you manage your area, I'm certain that you and your team will be looking at how you can develop a strong partnership, working with the entertainment stakeholders to make sure that we can have a wonderful summer. Thank you so much for the report. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir.
Let's keep pushing that murder rate.
We definitely will do, sir.
Very good.
So guys, that is Jamaica. Hey, the country that we all love. Hey, the motherland loves you guys. Back to back. All of us in the motherland. We love Jamaica. Back to back. Look at your president. Oh, why am I saying president? Your prime minister. Trying to make Jamaica a better place, a safe place for all of us tourists. So that when we come to Jamaica, nobody will disturb our peace. Even if we take Airbnb in an area that we know nobody, we are going to be safe. The crime rate is reducing in Jamaica, like never before. One day, guys, all of us are going to enjoy peace. I will always say, like in my country, Niger, hey, no peace. So sometimes, anyway, I don't want to say anything. But me, I'm from the northern part of Niger, and I know how far. I know what people are passing through in that side. But anyway, thank you, Mr. Wholeness. Or is it Mr. Holiness of Jamaica? Continue to do your good work for humanity. Some will love you, some will not love you, some will not even see what you are doing. But as I have said, when you have something at hand, you will not see it till you lose it. You need a prime minister that is for you, not against you. A prime minister that is working for you, that is coming to your doorstep to shout out hi and say hallelujah to you. Not a prime minister or a president that is very far from his people. A president that doesn't know what is happening even in his own area that he's living. No, it's a different case in Jamaica. Their prime minister go all over, visit schools, carry school children or play with school children. The guy is doing good. The guy is trying. Whether you want to like it or not. Thank you for watching the Black Beauty TV. And I hope we will see again in another banger. If you have not subscribed to the channel, kindly subscribe and be part of us. I love you all back to back. Bye-bye.